Recently, Maro Tandoi shared some new details about the DJI Mini 5 Pro. He did mention that the information came from online sources, so it might not be 100% accurate. Still, it gives us something to think about. Some of the updates are exciting, while others might be a bit surprising or even confusing. Let's begin with one of the biggest topics: the drone's weight. Rumors suggest that the Mini 5 Pro could weigh around 156 grams. That's important because it means the drone would no longer be under the 250 grams limit. That has always been a major selling point for the Mini series. Drones under 150 grams usually don't require registration in many countries, making them easier to use legally. However, it seems this heavier weight might only apply if you use a plus battery, which gives you longer flight time. DJI might still include a standard battery option that keeps the weight under 149 grams, just like they did with the Mini 4 Pro. This way, users can choose between longer flights or staying under the legal weight limit. Now let's talk about battery life, and this is where things get interesting. Based on a leaked FCC label, the Mini 5 Pro is expected to come with a 33.5 watt-hours battery. According to Maro, under perfect lab conditions, the drone could fly for up to 53 minutes. That's a big jump compared to the Mini 4 Pro, which maxed out at 45 minutes using its plus battery. In real-world conditions like flying outside and recording in 4K at 30 FPS, the Mini 5 Pro might still deliver about 45 minutes of flight time, which is a strong improvement. The Mini 4 Pro usually gave around 30 to 35 minutes, or a little more with the plus battery. So, if the new Mini 5 Pro can consistently hit 45 minutes, that's great news for creators who need more time in the air. There was also a strange mention of only 5 minutes of flight time during certain FCC tests. That sounds concerning, but it's likely from an extreme test case where the drone was pushed very hard. It's not a realistic scenario for normal users, so there's no need to worry too much about it. Next up is the transmission range. The Mini 5 Pro is expected to use OcuSync for Plus, DJI's latest video transmission system. This could allow the drone to fly as far as 25 kilometers away. That's a big upgrade from the Mini 4 Pro, which had a 20 kilometers range. Some reports even claimed it's 108% farther, which would technically mean around 41 kilometers, so the math might be off a little. Still, 25 kilometers is more than enough for most users. Unless you're flying long distances over towns or mountains, you'll likely never need to go that far. Lastly, let's talk about signal stability. DJI is reportedly adding support for Wi-Fi 6/800 to 0.11ax in the Mini 5 Pro. This is a big deal because it helps reduce signal loss, especially on the 5 GHz band, by about 62%. In simple terms, this means fewer glitches and a much more stable video feed, especially in crowded areas like cities. If you've ever had your drone feed cut out in busy locations, this upgrade will make a big difference. So, that's everything we know so far. If the rumors about a launch in August 2025 are true, we won't have to wait too long to see it for ourselves. The big question now is, would you still want the Mini 5 Pro if it weighs more than 250 grams, or is staying under the limit important to you? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.